Okay, hopefully this goes well and isn't too nauseating to watch. I'll try to move slowly, but it's quite hard with this small device. Here is my collection of VCRs. One is built into a TV. So first we got this one, which is from late 1987, December of 1987. Picked it up from a Goodwill for very cheap. So yeah, functions on the front, quite a bit of those. And then we got this one, which I also picked up from a Goodwill, and it does not have the price sticker on it anymore because that was on the original protective plastic that was still on here that I took off. More functions. This one is from mid-1986, and then this one I did not get from a Goodwill. This one was actually given to me by a family friend and is built in to a little 13-inch TV. Even more functions. So let me quickly get some power put into these, and then we'll see how they do. Oh, wait a minute, I just realized I'm stupid. I should probably stop recording now because I forgot to get any video cables to hook up to this TV that I could use to demonstrate these two VCRs. I need to do that again. You can see my beautiful face. Okay, second take, I have a video cable now. Who knows if I'll upload the first take or not. Anyway, here's my VCR collection as of whatever day it is today. I think I forgot in the CRT collection video as well. Whatever day it is today, I'll put it in the title. We got this one, Magnavox from late 1987. We got this Toshiba from the middle of 1986, and then we got this one, another Toshiba built into a TV from I forget, sometime in 2004. We'll see when we go around and see all the features of the VCRs. And then I got a power here and a video cable here. I blew up this is the TV I'm going to be using for testing these two as well. I blew up this composite input on the front, so we only get RF. It's fine. It's VHS. It looks fine, whatever. However it is. And then we got a tape over here that I've re-recorded with some stuff that we'll watch. Spoiler alerts, it's Virtual Boy Works. So yeah, let's go to the backs of these and see what we got. Hopefully this webcam cable is long enough. Now, I can't really see the screen, so let's hope this is good. So we have this Toshiba one, single RF input down here, nothing else on the back except the sticker, and it is from March of 2004. TV VCR combo, and then we got the other Toshiba, which has this power socket. This is unswitched. So that's very useful. And we got UHF and that's just UHF jacks. Oh no, UHF, VHF stuff for ins and outs. RF. Let's see. These are the outs with either twin lead or coaxial. Same here. And then there's the channel selector switch. And then this one, the Magnavox from late 1987. Okay, just showing it. We can see here it's from the December 1st, 1987. And then we have same dealio of composite. I'm not sure if I showed the composite on the Toshiba one. I think I forgot about that, but we got composite in and composite out. Same here, we got composite in and composite out. And then we got our RF out, RF in, same here, RF out, RF in, and then channel selector switch. I personally leave my VCRs set at channel 4. And that's it. Let's go look at the front of these. Don't snag on things. Okay. Let me check something quick. Make sure. Okay, we're good. So yeah. First, we will demonstrate this one since it's built into the TV and has the least features to talk about. So let me get that plugged into power, and then we'll check that out. Okay, it takes a bit to warm up and power up, so we'll wait for that. And while it does, I'll talk about the features. Has a remote. I'm not going to show it here. Oh, it powered up. It's warmed up. I do have the remote. I'm not going to show it here. It doesn't really matter for the VCR part for the most part, but there's some features you can utilize with the VCR with the remote only. You got power, record, volume up and down, channel up and down. Those are for the TV, except for record, and then timer, record, and just record. Lights, and then you got play, stop, eject, rewind, fast forward, pause it in, and headphone out. And then of course the big tape slot for the VHS tapes. So I'll turn it on. This VCR has actually been really reliable for me. Okay, I do still have it on channel 4 there. Hopefully there isn't too much flickering with the images. I think it'll be fine. So yeah, you can record on SP or SLP, I guess EP, with this VCR. You need to have the remote to access that, and there's you can see the timer and stuff and some other features, but we don't really care about those. Here's the tape I recorded. I actually did record this on this VCR a long time ago, so we will see that. Okay, it's going. It'll play in just a bit.
Impression of maneuvering through 3D space. It's a pretty stark-looking game, as the ocean and sky alike appear
there we go.
solid black.
So we have here, I'll turn that down. Pretty good color actually across the image. I think these two VCRs do a bit worse in color. But the monochrome image actually looks pretty dang good. And I was going to say something, which I have forgotten what I was going to say. Well, something. This is a review. You're supposed to remember the things. Okay. Yeah. It's a VCR. It works pretty good for VCR-ness, and yeah. Forgot what I was gonna say. This is really not going well. I might have to stitch this into multiple clips because I just can't remember. Yeah, you can fast forward and rewind and stuff. Works good. I remembered what I was gonna say. It has automatic tracking, unlike these two. These are old enough where this one has a physical knob, which you can't see past my hand. There we go. The physical knob there with a detent, and then this one is a bit more high-tech where it has actual tracking buttons, but still. This one has full automatic tracking, and it does a pretty good job. Next VCR, which I will have to plug in the RF for, and also the power. Oh, I just realized something. I'm going to have to split this take again because I don't have a way to power the VCRs and the TV at the same time. So let me do that. I'll probably end up editing this video or putting it out in multiple parts or something. Okay, I'm back recording. I have these all plugged in now with the power strip. So now we will continue. Next we will look at this one. This one has a lot of features. You can see the timer is flashing away because I haven't programmed it yet. I don't know what time it is off the top of my head. Oh, I have a clock right here, right there. Okay, so I won't bother programming with that. It'll take too long, and I only have one hand, but yeah, so what we'll do is we'll clock set day, and then clock set again so it stops flashing, and then it goes quite a bit dimmer. And then you have this switch here to make it brighter and stuff. So with this one on the front, you have eject, got power, rewind, play, fast forward, pause, which this is not a 4-head VCR, it's just a 2-head, so it does not work very well. Slow, which is like frame advance, it's not good. Stop, and then we got record, timer, OTR, I forget what that stands for, and then the clock set button, the switch for clock start and end for timer stuff. And then the timer counter button, which goes between the clock and tape counter. Reset button for the tape counter. TV VCR. Don't know what that does. Imagine it does something, but I don't know what. And then the program buttons for the timer and the clock. And then the... Here, can I demonstrate that? Yeah. The button that switches between EP and SP. And then we got the channel buttons, so let's turn it on. Come on, there we go. Now it's on. You can see there's a red light there in the power indicator. Let me plug this into the TV. RF out on channel 4. Okay, now I got that outputting, so yeah, it doesn't look at all different really. So yeah, let's put a tape in. Cross my fingers that this VCR is still in functional order. Haven't used it in a couple days. Oh, I saw a flash on there. It's a good sign. Hey, we're still good. Let's adjust the tracking a bit to get a bit better. Yeah. Okay.
Smokers can grab the atollers and will attempt to escape from the combat arena.
The sound still sounds pretty good. The color is a bit worse. It's a bit more smeary, but that's probably because this thing is considerably older, and also I haven't really cleaned the video head. There's a green light in the play button. Pause also has a light, but you can see it really doesn't work well. And then we got recording and other things. Yeah, you mess with this if you want. The timer counter button, you can see, let me get it closer, goes between the clock and the timer. Press the reset to reset the timer. Got channel buttons for moving the channel around, doing stuff. I was making sure all the digits work, so there's 88. Yeah, this can go from channel 1 to channel 99. And then we got this panel up here with this door that also is with the preset channels and stuff for this channel display. I had to mess with that quite a bit to get it to 88. And to teach you how to do it, there's this little card on the back of the door that is still very confusing. So I just kind of winged it and did it myself. And the door is quite finicky to get back on. There. And yeah, again, not automatic tracking. It has a manual tracking knob that I adjusted. You can see if I move it around, it gets quite a bit worse. Like so. Let me get it back to... Okay. Hopefully it's good out there. Yeah, we can rewind, we can fast forward. It works pretty good. It's quite loud. Get those nice sounds in there. Although it is quieter than this VCR by quite a bit. So, yeah. You don't have to stop it before ejecting it, which is a nice feature. And then it nice slowly ejects out your tape. It's very nice and careful with it. Yeah, there you go. That back to normal. Then we can turn that off. And bam. Now we'll move on to the third VCR. Let me get that connected up to the TV. Don't bend the back of the VCR now. Wow, it's a stiff connector. Okay. And we got this one connected into the TV. We still have to program the clock on this one because I haven't done that yet, so we'll do that now. Where we press clock, and then we have you can set with the channel buttons, and then you can also press select to do that. Like that, and then hit clock again, and then bam, you're good. So let's turn it on. That one looks decently different than the regular TV static on that one. And then we have this button, which changes between clock and the counter button. Then we have the clock, which I've already showed you. Program or reset, which shows what timer program or whatever you're using, and that also resets the counter, which you can't really see now, but it does it. And the select or memory button will help select with the clock and timer. I forget what the memory part is. Channel, which does stuff. It goes to 69, which is pretty nice. Channel memory, antenna system, add or delete, speed, which is the selector for SP, LP, or SLP. This VCR does all three, which is quite nice. Only VCR I have that does LP currently. And then tracking buttons, and then we got the VCR and TV button, which I again don't understand what it does. Both these have it. And then you got power, and then eject, rewind, fast forward, play, stop, and record. So let's give this one a demo. Let's put a tape in. Quite a bit louder, but also quite a bit faster at the same time. Let's hit play. And bam. I need to adjust the tracking just a tad again, I think. Oh. And I think that's about good. So yeah, looks pretty good. Again, looks pretty good with color, although I think this one has the best color, but these two have the best, detail. This one's a bit blurry in my opinion. Okay. It's indicating it's an SP tape because I actually recorded this right before I got the remote, right before, so I didn't know I could put it into SLP and save a lot of time. So yeah, we can fast forward and rewind. Fast forwarding works pretty good, or sub, but rewinding doesn't really. This VCR has some problems with that. It works mostly fine here, but then you stop it and try to rewind it, not like that. It gives this horrible racket and doesn't do it. Sometimes I can get it to do it, but most of the time it doesn't, and you see it tries and it just switches off. So, yeah. You can record, which I'm not going to do on this tape. I don't have anything inputting it anyway. So let's eject it. You don't have to stop before that again. Don't have any VCRs that are quite that old. Yeah, that's. I think that's about it. It's a overview of my entire collection of VCRs. I currently have 3. One built into a TV, 2 standalone mid to late 80s ones. And yeah, hopefully I can get some more to show off, and I guess we're done with this video. I'll have to stitch it together later.